Falcon and 3 more F-16 displays to come on today's programme, along with 4 Eurofighter Typhoons, of which the first is coming up. And now, given that that aircraft is from a NATO Tiger squadron, as is the next, seems like an opportune moment to mention the fact. The aircraft to pitch into a 360-degree turn in front of us. Is our national anthem. It's the Italian jet trainer for Frecce Tricolori. Don't miss the opportunity to take a picture of the entire formation. Then MB 39 for this Snyder, roll and glory. The change of configuration ready to introduce our solo pilot. And so, 3, 2, 1, ladies and gentlemen, picture now! 10 knots, about 360 miles an hour, entering this 7-seat Snyder turn. At this moment aboard our MB-59, everything is Ready for another incredible picture. 3, 2, 1, picture now! Inverted. Flight. Turn off. And again inverted. The main formation is 9 aircraft, Italian, MB339. 400 miles an hour inverted, twice again. Turn in and we're in tunnel. Transformation for phone number 4. Estimating at about 120 degrees per second roll rate. Another Snyder roll for the main formation just in front of you now. Control, doors and rudder pedals of the everything to maintain Flying School of Italian Air Force to train military pilots. But now it's the moment to discover the distance between each MB-39 and each other. So take a look just in front of you. 3, 2, 1, picture now! Solo pilot reparator is synthesis of skill, handed down from pilot to pilot and technical features of the aircraft. Riding and getting the runway to a spectacular opportunity flight. Single landing for 10 MB-339 white smoke, ready for the opening from number 1 till number 10. And then the second left wingman, pony number 4, Captain Massimiliano Captain Stefano Pitt. And then pony number 6, the leader of the second section. Hello to our pony number 1. Today is his birthday, so clap your hands for Captain Pierangelo Sambrunieri.
Well, we've got 7 cameras here, and they've also got a whole series of onboard cameras as well.
Now, if you order your DVD show, you will be able to take away a free one called Airshow Action 9. Lots of action. Mark, while we have a moment for the F-16 backtrack, we were talking a little bit about the demand on the air traffic controllers for such a busy event as this. Yeah, the air traffic controllers have been here for a week now. There are 9 of them, plus a number of assistants and emergency controllers. They're here as volunteers from units around the UK. From as far north as Manchester and as far south as Guernsey, with Gatwick, Heathrow, Stansted and Cambridge also donating air traffic controllers here. They took over from the USAF team on Wednesday morning and will be in place until Monday night until the last of the demonstration aircraft have departed on the way home. A big split of experience in amongst the team as well. One of the guys has been here for 28 RIAT. 2 of them, it's their first display here at Fairford. But every single one of them, they understand what they're here for, which is safe operation of the airfield and maintaining the timing. If you see anyone wearing a pink polo shirt, go and say hello to them, because they are your very own RIAT air traffic controllers. And those among the hundreds upon hundreds of volunteers who make that show what it is, and without whom it simply wouldn't be possible to run the Air Tattoo every year, and I know that the whole of the permanent RIAT organisation I present to you the 2016 RIAT Fairford Chinook display team.
Helicopters to the price of one.
We've got the 35 years of service as well, RIAT Fairford Chinook. The Chinook is now synonymous with UK operations following over decades supporting our ground forces in Afghanistan. In particular that of the Medical Emergency Response Team, or MERT, where the Chinook helped rescue a number of lives on the battlefield.
What? Sorry? Right, the bags.
We will now ready for another no-no. Play flat. The aircraft will exit the low-level turn at approximately 140 knots and then bring it to a complete stop at the far end of the runway using what we call a nose-down quick stop. This will stop the aircraft in the sides of the football field. So now it's time to sail over to the third member of today's crew. In the aircraft cabin today is Sergeant James House. He'll be giving you a big wave with your hand, so please wave back and hand tissue. James joined the Royal Air Force in 2009 as a weapons systems operator. Upon completion of training, he was initially screened Lemordant and destined. Today, the Chinook force continues to carry UK defence missions past 365 days a year, 24/7, in a multitude of environments including desert, jungle, Arctic and maritime. Supporting these tasks are a large number of engineers and other support trades that we couldn't do our job without. We will now land the aircraft on the runway, turn to stop before it goes. All three members of the crew will be working hard and working closely together.
看到了，就一直提着前面。啊，是地上这个。然后再提起来。反正我是真是我。
The aircraft will now come to a hover in front of you. Please wave, the crew will be waving back. So ladies and gentlemen, I've unfortunately bring an end to our demonstration today. It's been an absolute privilege to be here at RIAT 2016. We hope you've enjoyed the Chinook and we look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow. Thank you.
And see down at the left hand then, meanwhile, the Belgian Air Components F-16 taxiing out. That's parked up at that end of the airfield. We've got aircraft operating from several different active hands over the course of the weekend. The Belgian F-16 will be the next display item after the Typhoon that we are about to see. Meanwhile, takeoff clearance given for the display provided to us by BAE Systems. And in contrast to the clean example with no underwing stores that we saw from the Spanish Air Force earlier on, a heavy weapons load about to be shown off under the wings of this particular Eurofighter Typhoon SGR-4. Beginning Operation Elodie over Libya in 2011. racing missions, while the Tranche 2 and 3 jets have control function. There's a very nice demonstration from NAT of the Typhoon SGR-4.
That's mediocre.
Actually, that thing that's really...
Newer build models. Now, in again for some max rate turns. Centre hill pulling to a minimum radius turn. And then resuming the slow flight. Typhoon, meanwhile, will be crossing the runway down at the right-hand end. We've also shortly got the Royal Air Force Typhoon to depart to another display. Before our next
the Royal Netherlands Air Force Apache Ah this machine. Only team in the world performing fully aerobatic maneuvers such as looping and roll still effect. The next maneuver is a looping. I remind you that next maneuver is again the water closure. lift his nose up in the sky and make a 360-degree roll over right. It's the only chance you get to make a photo of the Apache up and down, facing towards you. And another spectacular maneuver. And there it is, turbo roll. T-shirts and a lot of other nice things there. The left airback maneuver will be another RIAT. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in radio contact with Wally and Kaas, still making a 360-degree turn over right, and they will make a big bow to the public. We hope you enjoyed the show. Please turn to the jet, and please play back to the pilot. Ladies and gentlemen, give Wally and Kaas a big round of applause. Thank you for watching the show. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope to see you next time. Thank you.
They're a team sponsored by the Aqaba development company. That is the beautiful Red Sea city in Jordan at which the team is based. And here they are rolling to tape. Here they come into orders in their characteristic box formation, the Royal Jordanian Falcons.
Of course, all our pilots are fighter pilots. Our comrade music colleagues
Accompanying their display. Here they come in T for Tango formation.
This indeed is one of the hardest maneuvers that the team undertakes in all its skills. Yeah, now I'm inverted right.
We can see from the smoke trails how gusting the wind is up there.
They're really stopping out there. What is going in?
And once again coming wing low past for a topside view. Security. Please keep all your belongings with you, and that includes litter as well, please. You'll notice there is quite a strengthening of crowd with now, in case you're anything suspicious, do please contact any member of the staff or member of the Air-to-2 crew, and they will help you sort out the situation as soon as possible. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, George. The Typhoon is shortly to recover. I think I'll hand the microphone over now to Master Sergeant.
Sergeant Andrew today was our expert maintenance team, dedicated crew chiefs, Staff Sergeant Tyler Pratt from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Staff Sergeant Alexander Dolby from Siberia, Russia. Staff The firepower of the Lightning II comes in combination of 12 missiles and precision-guided bombs at a combined weight of over 18,000 pounds of munitions. The F35A also has an internal cannon capable of firing 4,000 rounds in 25 minutes.
Technical Sergeant Jonathan Bailey. Here with our safety observer and combat-ready fighter pilot, Squadron Leader Benjamin Durham. As a proud member of Air Combat Command's 1st Fighter Wing, it is my distinct pleasure to describe for you today a capability demonstration by the most technologically advanced, 5th-generation fighter aircraft in the world. The F-22 Raptor's mission is air dominance. It allows America and its coalition partners to freely operate in a joint fight anywhere, anytime. The pilot aircraft now positioning into land. But it's not the last time we'll see the F35 on the programme, because we have the B model being presented by the United Kingdom and the US Marine Corps later on this afternoon in formation, don't forget, with the red arrows and a pair of Eurofighter Typhoons, and it will also be performing a solo display. Coming up as the next act, we have the Croatian Air Force down back when class 1. We've then got the Swedish Air Force Gripen and the Breitling combination of the Wingwalkers with their 3 spearmen and the world female aerobatic champion Aude Lemordant in her extra 300 taking us through to 2 o'clock. But before the Krila Oluya, we have airway from the excellent aerial action taking place today, but all of it with the aviation team largely. And Mark, you were taking a look at what's on offer the other day.
Yes, around the showground there's a hell of a lot to go and look at. In particular, the Air Cadet organisation are here in strength. Of the 41,000 Air Cadets in the UK and the 15,000 adult staff, there are 1,000 cadets and 150 adult staff with us. Crewing 3 of the Air Cadet experience platforms are a number of qualified aerospace instructors. Believe it or not, these guys and girls are just 16 years old. They do about a year's worth of training as a correspondence course, and then at the end they sit an exam. And they are now qualified to teach people on flight simulators and air traffic control simulators. A hell of a feat for people that are just 16 years of age. Takes me back, I was a cadet, I joined 338 West Ham Squadron in 1979 as a 13-year-old. And I know that without that experience in those formative years, I would not be sat here today and enjoyed the career of the Royal Air Force, flying many different types of fast jets that I have.
Such a great opportunity for personal development, isn't it?
Yeah, it catches people just at the right time. And very, very quickly, within the space of a year, you see the difference in your son or your daughter from age 13 to 14. They really do become a young man or a young woman.
So continuing with the theme of the next generation that can be found around the showground, there's a very interesting electric-powered air racing aircraft that is about to be constructed, and a mock-up can be seen in the central display. It's the Electro Flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, few moments ago, Videoreport will perform Delta turn in Delta 6 formation. Videoreport will perform right rocket turn in Rocket 6 formation. Videoreport are flying a Swiss turboprop airplane Mark 59M with Ladies and gentlemen, drill all the way in rocket turn. Leaders in Lieutenant Colonel Damir Bashi. Team member since 2004 with total amount of 2,050 flight hours. Ladies and gentlemen, below we are performing breaks in 2 Delta formation. After the break, the team will perform the directed crossover. First at the far end of the turn, and the second one just in front of you.
您看啊，这个2个编队要对冲。
是这个意思吗？
好像是。
离得也太远。突然走进去看录像。
After the first crossover, keep them in sight. They are approaching for a second crossover.
哎，这个进了，这个进了，这个进了。
On position number 2, 900 flight hours. Support number 5. Flying flying as number 4. Squad pilot is First Lieutenant Dr. Bellinger. The total 1,450 flight hours. Then through every sorrow, they will change position. In case you didn't see it first time, they will do it again. For the turn, they will reverse the right speed turn by performing their turn. Ladies and gentlemen, wheel all the way. In negative, diamond 4 turn. Ladies and gentlemen, just for you, here. And now,
which is great for flying displays, but not so good for foreign object damage, which can cause serious damage to an aircraft, may lead to even more serious incidents. So please bear both those aspects of security. Right, Ben, thanks, back to you. The roadshow in the STEM theatre. Now that is in the techno zone, in the blue zone area. It's a really outstanding series of displays and activities there, particularly for those teenage years. And in there is also a lecture theatre. Now the next presentation is at 1:30 this afternoon. 1:30 this afternoon. And looking.
I like to think that I'm more enjoying myself. RIAT. Thank you.
another of these very challenging slow rolls. Ready to return, pulling out into a barrel roll.
really been on the rise. They did around 330 in 2015 alone. Now, at the slow from the right. So here it is into what should be a fairly short landing. And indeed we see the aircraft's ability to stop in not very much at all. An excellent display from Captain Peter Fallian of F7 wing of the Swedish Air Force at Sorpenut on the Saab UHD Gripen. That was so impressive. That aircraft came to virtually a halt in about 1,200 feet. So impressive that if you're not on the right-hand side of the cloud, you'll have missed it. And the brakes didn't seem to be being applied that firmly. No, and certainly no reverse thrust and no use of parachute there. Very good stuff as always from the Gripen, the most capable combat aircraft. Well, we actually had a bit of a change to the public.
Our team. All began 18 years ago in our home base in Poland, when 4 pilots started special training. Very soon, 100 training flights. The team presented for the first time here at Fairford in 1998. Then, they have been over 200 victories. Orlik is making the loop. The maximum height of the figure is 2,000 feet. In today's breathtaking show, the main parts are played by Number 1, Formation Leader and Team Commander, Major Dariusz Stachurski. Number 2, Left Wing, Captain Robert Płaczorek. Number 3, Right Wing, Lieutenant Krzysztof Lusakowski. Number 4, Second Right Wing, and Solo. Are instructor pilots or cadets from Polish Air Force Academy. It demands absolute devotion and engagement from the pilots, as team flying is not the primary task. However, doing it is definitely their greatest passion. They just can't imagine life without it. This maneuver undoubtedly requires confidence from both pilots. Spray the loop with 90 degrees direction change. coming. You can admire the skills of Captain Pilatsky and Captain Anilak. They are performing the spiral aerobatics and will present two dangerous head-on passings. Nerves of steel, because during these maneuvers, distance between them are just meters. Also of the technicians and engineers, without whom any airshow would not be possible. Now look in front of you. The group is presenting the Jordanian fleet. Stand by with your cameras. In the middle of 6-ship formation. Pilots are demonstrating the aircraft in landing configuration. They split into two formations. For all women gathered in Fairford, pilots are flying inverted at such low height. It's a challenge even for the most experienced pilots.
So we have the Orliks to roll out and take in-cockpit cameras up in several of the display aeroplanes over the course of the whole weekend, producing some really spectacular imagery, I'm sure. If you pre-order the DVD or Blu-ray today, then you get to take away a free DVD called Airshow. That costs £20 and the Blu-ray £25. The two-disc collector's edition, meanwhile, the DVD of that costs £30 and the Blu-ray £35, all plus postage from the Turkish airport. Then the F-22 is due to recover from its other commitment. That's followed by the launch of the Red Arrows, the F-35B and the two Typhoons. The German Army Bull 105 helicopter will go through its paces before the Reds, the Typhoons and the F-35B return for the mixed formation pass that should be the great centrepiece of today's RIAT flying programme. We'll then see the F-35 doing its solo display, that not to be missed, neither the Red Arrows themselves, who will be on at 4 o'clock, and then carrying on through to the end of the display, we've got the Italian Air Force Eurofighter Lemordant from France on the extra EA330 SC. The Raptor Orlik to Frankfurt for the Flying Legends Airshow, and it'll be returning here later. a really good performance for this wing-walking display, which comes to us from an airfield very close by, the former Royal Flying Corps airfield at Rentham near Siren Centre, where these aircraft are operated by Vic Norman's Aero Superbatics company. From Aude. And I think we see the swivelling rigs in action here with the girls upside down on the wings. Florence Rolleston-Smith and Nikita Salmon. She joined the team in 2013. This is their final pass, and we now see the girls have descended from the rigs and are sitting on the front of the top wing. Do give them a wave as they pass by. In the extra EH330 SC. Aude is another member of the Breitling sponsored family of airshow acts. She won the ladies section of the World Aerobatic Championships last year, appropriately enough on home soil. The Championships in 25 being held at Chinook, which is a four-time consecutive French champion between 2011 and 2014. It was her second World Championship victory at that level in 2015 because she scored victories in the individual freestyle and team categories in Texas 2 years earlier. Aude has a total of 7,000 flying hours to her credit. And she was aged just 14 when she began flying, then on gliders in the southern French Alps. Not surprisingly, she was hooked. She says she really enjoyed the contrast between the very reactive controls on the little aerobatic extra that she's flying here, and of course the highly computerized environment of the cockpit of the Air France Boeing 777. Towards the end of last year, Aude went out to Dubai to participate in the World Air Games organised by the FAI, the Fédération Aéronautique Internationale, the global body that regulates air sports. F-15, the running flipovers like an F-16, and then perhaps head-on an F-18. But aerodynamically, fantastic aircraft in every part of capable as we believed it was. Foreign objects when operating from less well-prepared airstrips. So you can see from the smoke trail, occasional bursts of power required. Maintain that after training, who was killed in the crash of a Hawker Hurricane in 1940 during his participation in the battle. And there's his face on the inside tail fin of the MiG-29, the Polish Air Force, as it rolls out. Aircraft of the German Air Force and the RAF.
Like a hot snot.
Just cleared for takeoff. Then another of the contributions from yes, of course the aircraft likely late for display purposes, but nonetheless, that's really impressive performance from this new 4-turbo. Now very much in RAF service as the Airbus Atlas C1, and Mark, that was something for which RAF Drive Norton just up the road had to be prepared over a number of years. Yeah, absolutely. Project Future Prize was running for about 10 years, and now it's come to fruition. So about 3,500 people worked out of Drive Norton, and it's world-class aircraft. The A400M made its first flight in December 2009. They entered service with the French Air Force in 2013, and it wasn't long before the French were using the type to support deployed operations in Mali. The Turkish Air Force followed up, and then our own Royal Air Force, who took delivery of its first Atlas in November 2014, and they'll carry on arriving at Prize Norton until the last of them is accepted in 2021. Note with any new aircraft, the capabilities are being enhanced almost on a monthly basis. In our air service with 70 Squadron, we've just improved medical evacuation capability for the aircraft, and as time goes by we will start to develop the tactical role of the aircraft for the delivery of airborne equipment and troops. A slower pass now with undercarriage down. And climbing steeply at the end thanks to the power of the 4 Europrop International TP400 turboprops. First Spanish Air Force A400 aircraft is now painted up and should fly later this month. Also capable, this aircraft, of refuelling other machines, everything from helicopters to other large aircraft and fast jets. And at the end of this, you'll see all of that bank angle being demonstrated at the A400 air. We'll be topping off at about 3,500 feet, cloud cover permitting, and rolling through to 120 odd degrees. Just as it's 174 of these airplanes on order at the moment for the customer nations. From the RIAT fuselage associated with the ongoing testing of the A400F, the red square pattern you can see on the rear fuselage. So another superb display of this giant transport. Do go and have a look at the RAF example on display in the RAF image. But now it's to the Turkish Air Force that will turn one of those
You may ask yourself, do I encounter the things that still takes me by surprise? The answer is, it's for sure with promoters.
You may ask yourself, where do these people at? You may ask yourself,
Promoter consists of 2 pilots scheduled to fly the demo aircraft in Sheffield and support 2007 to Raptor. From that time to now, he has 1,560 flight hours and has been in service for 13 years. That is Promoter! Turkish flags resting at Saab. But they are not playing the perfect game. They are looking wonderful. Thank you very much for your support. I am very good to be here right now. Have a good day. Proceeding at final line.
Raptor. And thank you, First Lieutenant Emra Baira, for a excellent display.
Also the integration of all the sensors, of course.
Here goes the F35B model.
Presentation on the Lockheed Martin Schools Engineering Challenge will take place at about 4:30 until 5 o'clock this evening. Now, meanwhile, you will have noticed that there are quite a few cameras around the showground and indeed along the fly line. We've got
Setting off today to join the F35B and shortly the Red Arrows. The Red Arrows, in fact, I expect we'll probably see 10 in the air today, if it's anything like yesterday, because they had a photo chase aeroplane with them yesterday. We wait to see that, but there they are under the leadership of Squadron Leader David Montenegro. With twin engines and excellent at low level, nap of the earth flying. For Detachment 900 of the International Helicopter Training Center, the Internationales Hubschrauber-Ausbildungszentrum based at Celle. Is now the main operator of the Bull 105 in the German Armed Forces, but the fleet is winding down, and as of the end of last year, just 31 were still in service. F-35 has been Lightning II, and Typhoon FGR-4.
Small gun.
Hey, no.
Staying around the bend.
First, two high-speed passes. We're very proud to show you what the F-35B can do. Lightning has the most advanced, multi-role strike fight technologies in the world. Let's listen to the power of that engine.
from 955 feet wide, the jets now collapse to be around 6 feet apart as they reach 6,000 feet and form our trademark Diamond 9 shape. The jet slowing down to about 150 miles an hour at the apex of that loop. At the front of the formation, you hear his voice is Red 1, squadron leader David Montenegro. It's his second year as the team's leader. He is a former Hawk instructor and tornado. All 9 jets now rolling towards us, going upside down, 2,500 feet, with the jets only 6 to 8 feet apart at 400 miles an hour. The front of the right-hand wing of the shuttle is the first of our 2 U-boats now, celebrating Major Tim Biggs' achievements and celebrating Britain's latest involvement in the space program. This is Apollo. Or 6 feet away will have his jet in the right place, so a very difficult shape to fly. This is Swan. Once again upside.
竟然还能表演，要是共军早就行了。
He is fanning out at the top. Keep your eyes on the current smoke depths of Gizmo.
开花，开花不好照，没照上，没照上。又来了
，Opposition barrel roll.
A bit of a plane with a bit of red smoke.
Now get your cameras ready for an incredible patriotic moment as we fly the Zeus. Let's have a huge patriotic round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, as they get ready to fly the Revolution. Of the Royal International Air Tattoo. Now the Red Arrows officers are very lucky to be joined by all of their wives and partners here at the Air Tattoo this weekend. It's the best part of the season for us. So we would like to celebrate 287 different types of aircraft. So now in honour of an incredible man, these are the Wiggle Rolls. Coming right, in the Twister. To the outside as they
by the rollbacks. Top to bottom, reds 1 to 5. As he enters a right-hand turn, the following jets have a long rudder in to swing them out like a pendulum as they enter a line astern right-hand turn. Normally red arrow formations are flown with the odd-numbered pilots on the left and the even-numbered pilots on the right. In this shape, it's the other way around. Reds 3 and 5 on the right, reds 2 and 4 on the left. We want to switch to our normal sides, so the smoke goes off, and we're going to do it like this. This is the slalom. Back to their normal sides in battle. The jets around 20 feet apart in this shape. Monty calls tightening, so he pulls to around 3.5 to 4G with some red, white and blue smoke on in battle, with now the odd numbers on the left and the even numbers on the right where they belong. Roll around pit row. They then roll. Cameras ready. This is the Gizmo break.
Gizmo breaking.
All about flat maneuvers called the Cobra. Look carefully at the back of Enid's jets here. You'll see a panel hanging down. So that panel hanging down is like the air brake. We extend that. This is the carousel. Putting 60, remember the pilots are working hard to fight the G-force, crossing 3 times. They swap their smoke colour at the back from red to blue and vice versa. As they come around the front, ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for the synchro pair. Here's the kitchen break. You've been watching the Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, the Red Arrows! So from 300 feet to 400 miles an hour, the rear of the runway is ready for the Typhoon to come and land afterwards. So this year it's the Air Training Corps 75th anniversary. There were in fact 9 air cadets from various units across the country who flew with us on our transit from our home base of Royal Air Force Stanton in Lincoln. It's the 75th anniversary of the Air Cadets. Similar proprietary brand of cough syrup or equivalent. That's enough then, steady, Bob. Well, while we've got a gap there then, can I just plug the fact that we've got Planes TV here today. They're recording for the official Royal International Air Force DVD and Blu-ray, including a 2-disc collector's edition. Now they've got 7 cameras around the showground and plenty of onboard cameras in the action aircraft as well. Now if you order today, you can get yourself a free DVD called Airshow Action 9. It contains lots of classic airshow action. The cost of the various DVDs is the standard one £20, the Blu-ray 25, the 2-disc collector's edition is £30, and the Blu-ray is £85. You can always afford the cost of the DVD plus your normal network charge. Planes TV will get back to you to complete
just a reminder that all of the Royal Air Force display teams are available for signing autographs down at the RIAT Village. So if you're down to the east of the showground, take a look at the A400M, and the RIAT Village is behind there. And we just had a very important message from Lieutenant Colonel Erhan Gunnar, the solo test pilot, and
Then we've got the Royal Air Force solo Typhoon display from number 29 Reserve Squadron at RIAT Collingsby in the hands of Flight Lieutenant Mark Long. The Royal Navy helicopter display team, the Black Cats, with their two Wildcat helicopters, will be on at 5 to 5. They're followed by the outstanding French Air Force tactical display team, the Amex Delta, with the two Mirage 2000s at about 10 past 5. Then it's Boeing contributing the US Navy FA-18F Super Hornet, and the last item on the programme, the Swiss Air Force aerobatic team from the Raptor Experimentale Volo, the Italian Air Force Flight Test Centre, and he is Chief Warrant Officer Manuel Gracia.
Thank you very much, Ben. Ladies and gentlemen, we're really doing from you will see the Eurofighter beginning the takeoff run. Two strikes, two engines, turbofan EJ to 100, and then making the first display of the
Turk, which pilot showed the aircraft's capabilities to gain angle and high-speed rates. That pilot towards us a new amazing eye out the road. Eurofighter 2000 is a fighter aircraft of the latest generation, the most advanced combat aircraft never developed in Europe, able to offer wide operational capabilities and peerless effectiveness in the sector of the air defense. 120 knots, then he sets 30 degrees nose up for the slow flight. Eurofighter is now flying at the lowest possible speed, more or less 120 knots, but Cat 22 will shortly require maximum thrust to its engines for a stunning minimum radius turn, in which the aircraft is sustained at low speed and a high low
in action later. Over Afghanistan, and it was in 2011 when the United Nations was intended for. The square dance, the aircraft basically describing a square in the sky with rolls each corner. A total of 132 aircraft have been procured, a total of 228 aircraft on firm order. And now we see it in the slow speed, high alpha flight path, and marked very, very slow speed indeed here.
Absolutely. It may not be the slowest of the day, but certainly very close to it. Speed over the ground at the moment at 85 knots, which is pretty much motorway speed in the UK. Very, very impressive.
Next up, we're expecting to see a very different type of flying machine indeed from the United States Air Force. There's one of these in the static park that you can go and look at close up. So here's a rare chance to And here is the Bell Boeing CD-22B Osprey. This aircraft hails from the 7th Special Operations Squadron. The engine themselves were at about 80 degrees for that tactical takeoff. You expect now to see the Osprey making a total of 10-20 descent with a normal approach to a roll-on landing around the runway to the air cooling capability. In fact, the Air Force Special Operations version already has. In for another fast pass. In US Air Force service, the CD-22B performs long-range missions. They'll be delivered by June of 2018, Japan becoming the first export customer of the Osprey, which is definitely very much ongoing for other nations. Sam, Jasper, Jack, Orlik, Ted, Jacob, Isaac and Freddie. The aircraft themselves are based on the 835 Air Squadron, a Royal Naval Air Station Eurofighter in Somerset. It's a maritime attack helicopter and Wildcat Mark II was first introduced into the Royal Navy in 2013. The aircraft are now positioning in for wingovers to run back in towards you. With Dave on the right and Chris on the left, it is Chris's role to avoid the lead aircraft and take his station on Dave throughout the display. So a good photo opportunity coming up with a close break before the aircraft goes into a flat turn before joining up on echelon left.
state-of-the-art sensors that can detect, identify, and if necessary, prosecute a variety of targets up to 80 miles from their launch platform. Now they will soon wingboat along the crowd line, and this is a fantastic opportunity to wave at the guys and see if you can get a wave back. The crews are trained to operate the last taxi day overnight up to CC6, which is really low. They'll be passing the colours and fastest speed of the display, 230 miles per hour. As a total effective time, they were exceeding 4,000 feet per minute rate of time. As they descend, they will accelerate over 150 miles per hour. Now this year's display is squadron training officer, the business is leading the training of the aircrew, Combat students from links and continuation training for qualified aircrew. So as they come back in, they will wing over, cross, in front of the crowd, giving a brand new perspective this year and a great photo opportunity. For Chris, his primary role at the squadron is to be a lead instructor for instrument flying and conducting instrument reading tests. Ironically, the sort of flying at the other end of the spectrum for display pilot. And this is just the guys with thanking you, the crowd, for coming out today and watching the display. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Breitling point in and Leonardo helicopters. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the show and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tommy, and no sooner